All right, now it's time to talk about one of my very favorite categories in rare sats, Block 78. Block 78 is associated with Hal Finney, the legend that was arguably the Scottie Pippen to Satoshi Nakamoto's Michael Jordan. Satoshi was notoriously elusive, and he was very picky on who he would communicate with and who he would consider a friend. Hal Finney was at the very top of that list. Block 78 holds immense significance as an historical rare sat. Not only was it the first block of Bitcoin mined by someone other than Satoshi himself, but Block 78 is the second oldest Bitcoin in circulation today. Years before Satoshi even hit the scene, Hal Finney had already invented reusable proof of work, or RPAL. This was literally a precursor to Bitcoin itself, so you can start to see why Satoshi and Hal became such fast friends. In terms of tokenomics, there are 50 Bitcoin in Block 78, and most, if not all of those, are believed to be out in the circulating supply. And because Satoshi Nakamoto's true identity is still up for debate, and because Hal Finney had so much intelligence and motivation around areas that eventually became part of Bitcoin through proof of work, there are some people out there that think that Hal Finney himself could have been Satoshi Nakamoto. All of these factors have helped contribute to make Block 78 rare sats highly desirable.
Hal Finney is definitely the second most important person in Bitcoin other than Satoshi Nakamoto, and who knows, maybe he's actually Satoshi Nakamoto, so he would be then the first and the second most important person in Bitcoin. I do believe that Block 78, it was the first block mined by somebody else other than Satoshi Nakamoto, and because it was mined by Hal Finney, definitely has important historical value. As opposed to Block 9, where we only have 10 Bitcoin that are still circulating and not locked in very early addresses, Block 78 is almost fully in circulation, so all 50 Bitcoins are circulating. For that reason, the Block 78 rare sats are not that rare because there are 5 billion sats circulating, so the scarcity is not comparable to Block 9, but you could form all these incredible combinations with Block 78. For example, you could collect Block 78 sats that are also palindromes, or Block 78 alpha. There should be around 50 alphas and 50 omegas in Block 78. I love Hal Finney, so I collect these combinations of sat attributes.
Once you start taking a look into the Block 78 rare sats world, you're going to notice that there's an equal amount of collectors, investors, and creators that wish to have those rare sats to inscribe upon. When you factor in that Hal Finney is also intimately attached to Block 9 rare sats because he got those 10 Bitcoin from Satoshi out of Block 9 itself, you can see that Hal is very important to the entire rare sats industry. So to sum it up, while you're going to find that there's fans of historical rare sats that always are going to gravitate towards Block 9, you're also going to notice that there's a cohort of people out there that truly are fans of Block 78 for all the right reasons.